William Diamond Middle School class of 2025. I'm Dr. Johnny Cole, the principal of Diamond Middle School, and it is a privilege to have worked with this group of students for the past several months. Today's celebration would not be possible without the dedicated work of several key people, including Ms. Barry Ng and Mr. Bayard Klemasmith, our assistant principals. Cindy Kelly and Ms. We will begin today's 8th grade treble choir. festivities, I asked for submissions for writing and argumentation that our teachers have provided them. Tonight, you will hear 2 of those speeches. Please help me welcome our... Come up to the stage, please.
Before I wrote this speech, I watched a lot of graduation speeches online. One of them was a really funny one, and the other one was giving the life advice that sounded really deep. I really love every one of them, and for a second, I even thought about copying their speech style with a little help from my girlfriend ChatGPT, shout out, so that mine could be as good. But as I brainstormed, I realized that I want... Today, I'm going to... Hi, my name is Yesir. Many of you guys would know me as Yesul without the Korean accent. When I first came to Diamond, people weren't familiar with my name and had a hard time pronouncing it right. So I decided to just get rid of the accent and went by Yesul. One day, I had an art presentation and I introduced myself as usual. After class, my art teacher called me over and she asked me why I don't pronounce show everyone who I really was. At first, it didn't seem like a big deal. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that I was trying to They always encouraged me to be who I am, not anyone else. And with that support, everyone how to pronounce my name right. Being perfect, I was and still perfectionism. And closer to, but can you'll never fully reach it, but you can always. I was able to accept the fact that I don't have to more on the process and what I was learning. And not perfect, but better. So I want you to remember that mistakes aren't the opposite of success. They are the part of the process. When I first came to Diamond, I was very insecure and I promised myself that I would never embarrass myself in front of anyone by doing anything. But of course, things didn't go as planned. During my first week, I had a course class and I went into a room that could possibly be one, sat there, waited for a teacher to call my name for attendance. But she never did. Turns out, I was actually in a drama room, and embarrassed, I rushed out and opened the auditorium. It is actually considered one of the most embarrassing days of my life, but I keep who was actually in that drama room. She later told me that she wanted to be friends with me after she saw me that day, and we became the closest friend ever since. Now we're closer than ever. This taught me afraid to mess up, scared of doing anything wrong. I want you to mistakes aren't the end, they're the beginning. And if you're still worried that you might make a mistake, You didn't make a mistake by calling me Yeti instead of Yeser. You choose to stay here or venture into unknown, do not fear mistakes and imperfections. Instead, learn from them.
On a commitment to They respect everybody and honor and celebrate. These students work hard. Inventors. The U in drum is for united. While these students are unique individuals, they're also part of the collective Diamond community. They share a common set of values, follow the same rules, and support others individually. They've accomplished great things, and they recognize that together, Diamond is unstoppable. The M in drum is for mindful. These students strive to be self-aware, mindful of their own well-being, and how their individual actions may impact the others in our community. So each of our 4 8th grade teams selected 2 drum winners. So I'm going to ask the team leaders to come forward. They have their certificates for these students. I'm going to ask the audience to please hold your applause until I announce all 8 so that each student can hear their name and notice. We have Joachim. Thank you. As they're taking their seats, you guys can head back down and take your seats. So next up, let's see, you're on our way up, Sienna Fu.
Okay, I know who thinks she's in a coming-of-age movie. I know this because that's exactly what I thought as I began to write this. How do I even begin to describe the last 3 years without making you hit me? Maybe that's the point. I want you all to think I don't know about you, but I cringe at the first time and clung to it, terrified of who I'd be without it. Even when it no longer made me happy, I held on. until I finally let go, discovering who I was rather than who I was pretending to be. This and gathering the courage to live like that were totally different. Thing, approval. Social validation was my lifeline, constantly reassuring me that I was good enough. I forced myself into the mold of perfection, believing that if everyone else thought I was doing all right, then maybe I was. You can't always be liked by everyone. As my role model once said, because of course she did, people are going to judge you anyway, so you might as well do what you want. I live by this. Everyone has their own definition of what it is to be right. The only one that matters is yours. I want you to think back to your past selves again, but this time in kindergarten. I remember the little cotton dresses I wore every day. Sneakers. I remember seeing the big kids, the 5th graders, parading through the school like giants and dreaming of how different I would become. Of course, life didn't give me a fairy godmother and a makeover like I expected. I still built Broadway songs in my room, but hopefully a bit more in tune now. I still watch Disney movies and cry at the end. Contrary to popular beliefs, growth isn't transformation. It's unlearning everything that holds you back, learning from your mistakes, and embracing who you've been all along. Middle school's social hierarchy is obsessed with categorizing people into boxes. Like it or not, I'm sure you're all aware of which one you fall into. That's what makes it so difficult for someone with a complex identity like mine, like all of ours, to fit in. I mean, how many of you could have looked at me and guessed that I'm Jewish? Understanding everyone's complexity leads to a stronger community, which we can all agree is needed, especially in a community as diverse as Diamond. It's essential for everyone to feel accepted for every aspect of themselves, even the parts that are easier to hide. Before we leave, it's important to thank everyone who has gotten you to where you are today. For example, I have to thank my family. Mom and Dad, you've both been instrumental in creating the person I am today. I don't know where I would be without your guidance. My little sisters, Kalea and Ariel, even though you drive me insane, I'm eternally grateful for your unconditional support. To my grandparents who have always told me I can do whatever I essential to show our appreciation for the staff at Diamond. Think about that one teacher who has a special place in your heart, who got you through a hard time. For me, that's Ms. Delgado. I'm not sure if I would have made it through these 3 years without you. The belief you placed in me is probably the reason I'm still doing music today and will be, hopefully, forever. We still have 2 days left of school. That's more than enough time to express your gratitude to your teachers. Finally, we should all thank our peers. While we've had our differences, none of us would be standing here today without both the good and bad times we've spent together. You'd rather not be near right now. You might even be sitting next to them. But you have to admit, they've shaped you into the person you are today. And after everything you've learned, maybe we'll start seeing more of our similarities than our differences. I know for a fact that high school will be impossible to survive if you don't have friends to help you through it. And after that, some of us will be going out into the world, doing things we never would have thought imaginable. Of course, some of us will be living in our parents' basements with our fingers glued to our phones with Cheeto dust. The choice is yours. So please, pinky promise me that you won't throw away the version of yourself that you found here at Diamond. Carry that person with you into the terrifying world we're about to enter. And when you get there, don't fade, don't fake, don't forget. Thank you.
Thank you, Sienna, and I am so appreciative of the sentiments that both of our speakers have provided our 8th graders today. And now I'd like to share some perspectives of my own. But there was no way I was staying. I had no desire to be a principal. I liked my role in central office, working with students, staff, and families across the district. A few weeks later, I found myself in her office admitting that I kind of loved the role, and I was considering applying to stay. When my candidacy for the permanent position became public knowledge, many people asked me what changed. I will tell this graduating 8th grade class the same thing I told the staff. What happened? Rom-com response as the leading man is trying to get the love of his life to believe he's in it for the long haul, but in this case, it is an apt metaphor. I need to spend a few minutes here convincing you that no matter what our interactions have been in the last 6 months, whether a passing check-in when I was visiting a class, whether I only saw you from afar in the cafeteria, whether I stopped you for a or rate the 300 just as important as the academic. Experience has taught me that the friendships that you made and lost these past 3 years been learning math skills, argumentation, matching pitch, and more these past 3 years. You've also been learning to be good human beings, young people who have developed values and ethics to live by each and every day. Yes, there have been bumps along the to move on to high school. This is true whether you've hit the ceiling of all that Diamond has to offer you, or you've struggled in nearly every and teachers have put in to support. Taught me about this magical and amazing age of middle school. Because Dylan Bailey showed me how to be an coat that he wore to school in the winter. Because Jason Yang showed me how to find joy in every day when he made it a point to comment, usually broken friendship on the Washington, D.C. trip. Because Gus Montalvo how to be an ally when she spoke up for students with disabilities. Because Mason Coe showed me how to accept responsibility and make a change. Halls. I am here because and so that every family can hear their diplomas by team leaders Wendy Moy, Sam Bosbach,
Agasunan. Hold your applause. We'll never get through this. Frank Agresta. Reshin Ahmed. Pamela Alessi. Olivia Alexander. Samal Ali. Sophia Ali. Mustafa Al-Najafi. Milo Alvarez Noli. Al Asim. Dylan Bailey. Avery Baker Nielsen. Ella Baker. Adi Basu. Macy Baris. Charlie Betancourt. Amelia Blake. Smith Bolugi. Maddie Borges Rodriguez. Ben Berstatsky. Bahal Busa. Sophia Colisti. Jaden Carrero. Scott Carson. Lucy Carvalho. Delcy Costa. Kaylin Century. Maddie Chang. George Chow. Priyanshi Charnalia. Soham Charnalia. Abby Chen. Echo Chen. Nina Chen. Lishwan Cheng. Logan Cheng. Adam Churji. Tyler Chisholm. James Cho. Josephine Chow. Shanae Sedoin. Daria Clements. Rafael Coelho. Marcus Condori. Javert Costa. Emily Sway. Ray Sway. Eve Cullen. Helen Curtis. Tanish Damia. Isla Das. Lola Das. Peter Davidson. Victoria Davidson. Caleb Duravadishian. Chloe Durr. Ian Deci. M. Andrew Dewan. Bella Dabrowski. Maya Dunn. Anika Duveri. Alex Fada. Suhair Farineh. Nathan Figueroa. Jackie Feingold. Maya Flint. Sienna Fu. Adriana Freeman Christopher. Arthur Frezin. George Fu. Nikita Anuyuta Ganji. Neil Garlapati. Maddie Geller. Ira Gugray. Dora Guan. Max Guo. Avani Gupta. Vedant Gupta. Killian Hackle. Paris Handy. Ella Harrower. Kaylin Hartel. Zain Hassan. Zaina Hassan. Thuwain Hassan. Anna He. Ryder Helwig. Ali Hessick. Christina Hu. Connie Hu. Stephen Huang. Kareem Alag. Brandon Ip. Ian Iyer. Sanai J. Tabrizi. Saloni Jane. Aiden Jaka. Zara Jean Baptiste. Esau Jemiai. Wesley Jong. Kyron Joe. Kensi Jeong. Rashawn Trani. Sally Kasongo. Narab Rania Karam. Jabran Kawaja. Esther Kim. Isabella Kim. Jennifer Kim. Jaden Kim. Jua Kim. Noah Kim. And John Kim. Beatrix Koch Cochran. Ane Kocher. Saranya Koirala. Mason Ko-Montero. Emma Kosnick. Arya Cole. Monica Kumasakos. Abigail Kravitz. Kathy Kwong. Ayush Kumar. Haley Kwok. Katie Kwok. Max Kwok. Skylar Lara Steele. Angelina Lay. Layla Lee. Judam Lee. Yasul Lee. Sam Lemieux. Annie Lee. James Lee. Jack Lee. Grace Lee. Idia Liao. Lila Lisboa. Haley Liu. Maher Loda. Winston Longley. Flynn Lozier. Mia Lucas. Yuvan Lula. Caitlin Lai. Ethan Ma. Huhan Ma. Wendy Mai. Sebastian Mantha. Jag Matharu. William McLean. Lorelei McLaughlin. Ava McNamara. Evan McPhee. Maddox Meehan. Josefina Melendez. Amanda Mendez. Elijah Mendez. Ariba Mohammed, I'm sorry. Gus Montalvo Bonilla. Annabelle Montgomery. Anthony Moores. Charlotte Morrison. Rosie Meg Marsuran. Ava Myers. Addie Nair. Brooke Naimayez. Hansini Narandula. Igor Nascimento. Elena Neal. Amelia Nelson. Hugo Newman. Raymond Wen. Sylvia Nixie Jones. Matisse Nillis. Helen O'Donnell. Isaiah Okendo West. Isaiah Ortiz. Eleanor Paxtis. Got Valentina Palacios. Marley Palter. Georgie Papanov. Lena Parikh. Benjamin Parker. Este Passer. Avi Patel. Samarth Patel. Asmi Patil. Shabani Pawar. Gabby Pinto. Kyle Prempis. DJ Rai. Rathe Rajarjan. Maida Ramu. Lucas Rangel Gamboa. Benjamin Rodriguez. Everett Roebuck. Elizabeth Roll. Victoria Rojas Bracho. Samuel Ross. Adam Rovner. Alina Rusinkovskaya. Brian St. Just. Arav Salgonkar. Hassan Salman. Pavitra Sandeep. Nicholas Sarsha. Honora Saxena. Brendan Schaefer. Ainsley Schombacher. Akshobia Schneider. Caleb Selsky. Divine Semakula. Adrian Serrano. Chris Setiadi. Miles Setembri. Arsh Sheikh. Michelle Shee. All right, Rishav Shinde. Ria Shinde. Reed Shugart. Zoe Simon. Kirat Singh. Nikhil Singh. Carlin So. T.A. Sun. William Song. Perla Soriano Lorenzo. Yug Shashalian. David Stern. Jonathan Sue. Daniel Sun. Ruth Vasaresh. Ashlyn Suttles. Alex Swartz. Talia Taba. Cameron Tadros. Claire Tai. William Tamer. Emmy Tao. Aiden Tao. Lucio Tavares. Ariana Tete. Graham Trousey. Anna Travers. Lucas Tully Feminia. Nora Turitsky. Prania Upathye. Elisa Udibe Salas. Ada Uston. Leah Vachtel. Natalia Van Arnhem. Kanishk Vena. Nicola Vigru. Juliet Volpe. Kevin Voskul. Allison Wagner, Mason Wagner, Zachary Wall, Lucas Waller, Grace Wong, Annie Wang, Jane Wong, Jintong Wong, Catherine Wong, Kevin Wong, Luke Wong, Stephen Wong, Edward Wang, Victoria Wong, Ryan Weinstein, Alex Wenbo, Christopher White Jr., Lily Wilson, Benjamin Wazolek, Aaron Nguyen, Vivian Sia, Michelle Zhu, Olivia Shu, Jason Yang, Jessica Yang, Alex Yi, Arvin Yildiz, Philip Yim, Angela Yin, Jason Yu, Lillian Yu, Jacqueline Yu, Jason Yu, Junice Yu, Vincent Yu, Yvonne Yu, Austin Yu, Ishel Zari, Annie Zhao, Julia Zhao. Everybody? There's your class of 2025 Diamond Middle School.
All right, will the Diamond Middle School class of 2025 please rise? On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of Diamond Middle School, congratulations. Family and friends, I present to you the Diamond Middle School 8th grade class of 2025. We will now engage in a recessional out the doors. Family and friends, please let the students leave first in the recessional, and we will have refreshments provided by the PTO. I don't know if it's still raining, so it might not be out in the courtyard, but it'll be in the commons. All right.